So here we are, it's Saturday afternoon, it's Monte Carlo Tennis Club, of course. Where else would you be on a Saturday afternoon? And this is chapter 2 of Sun Tzu's Art of War. And this is the more interesting bit. We did planning last week and this is now about aggressive warfare. There are 3 things really to note. Number 1, Sun Tzu says the best part of battle, the idea is never to have the battle. The enemy don't turn up, the enemy give in, you win by default. And I think within the big point player world is, as a big point player at your level, people, if they have an injury, might not turn up. They might have other competitive pressures. It's like, there's no point turning up because we're playing a big point player. And if they do, they might turn up but just check out, because after all, your reputation precedes you. And if you rock onto the court like a Djokovic and shake their hands at the net and look them in the eye like a Serbian warrior, they know they're in for a battle. And if everybody turns up thinking it's social and cucumber sandwiches, you're on an advantage. And then to take that further is first point, first game, second point, first game, shock and awe. You have nothing to lose by shock and awe. Might lose a point or 2, but hey, and the advantage of winning those first 2 points with shock and awe rather than ease myself into the match over a few games is huge. You've got a jump start over a few games there. So think about that. About the art of playing tennis and winning is actually not playing the match. And that gets us into the second part of Sun Tzu's, which is if you have to have a battle, make it quick. Because what you can't do in a battle is have a protracted war that drains the government of coffers, that go back to the people for more taxes, and then you lose the hearts and mind of the people. And we practice big point player is exactly the same thing. If you're going to have a match, make it quick. We tend to train technique and fitness. We tend to train how we can have consistency and have more power, but we don't really train tactics and mentality. So we become grinders, and we play against grinders, and we play long matches, and the reward for playing a long match is that you have an opportunity to play another grinder. So big point player, I know because we get the feedback, is playing those 1 to 4 shots that last 1 to 3 seconds time and time again. You win matches quickly. Play 2 shots at a time, as you know. 70% of points are 1 to 4 shots. 20% of points are 5 to 8. And play those as 1-2s as well. Play 1-2 sequences, don't play 1 shot at a time. Win your matches early. Conserve your energy. And the last thing that Sun Tzu said was to scavenge from your enemy. Don't draw food and rations and logistics and chariots down the infrastructure logistics chain. Go and scavenge from the enemy. And what we do in Big Point Player, our version of that is occupying space in the opponent's brain. The more space you can occupy, the more land that you dominate is yours. And we can do that in a number of ways. One is you dictate when every point starts. You've got 25 seconds, we've got lots to do, as you know. The fact that they amble from the point to the baseline and want to start straight away is their problem. You dictate when the point starts. And if that irritates them, then it irritates them. 2 is about momentum. If you've got momentum in a game, speed up. Don't let them pause and think. Provided you've controlled your breath and you're in control, that's great. And if they look as though they're getting momentum, then you need to stop it. Take the 25 seconds, be calm, stop in its tracks. And the third thing about occupying space is the mentality of a boa constrictor. We've got 3 phases of the game. First strike, 5 to 8, 8+. 5% better in each phase. They will know quickly, oh, we can't win our match because he's winning 55% plus on 1 to 4. Ditto the 5 to 8. And when you get to 8+ points, strain every sinew to suffer one more shot so you can win those 2. and now they have no idea what to do. Invent something we've never been trained to do, invent a new tactic, do a drop shot, hit balls harder and closer to the lines, make more mistakes, occupy more space in their brain. So that's Sun Tzu, aggressive warfare, applied to big point player training. Best way to win a match is for your opponent not to turn up mentally or physically. Second is to win the match quickly, and the third is to occupy space in their brain. See you next week.